Welcome back. So we've had some bad news in the game lately and more bad news overnight. I don't know if you remember in yesterday's videos where I was complaining about my computer going slow, and then when I went to bed I went to put it in sleep mode, and it had all those little doodads about it's ready to reinstall or to update Windows 10 or whatever, and I just ignored it and went to sleep. When I got up this morning, UnReal World wasn't running, my browser, everything restarted. So I guess the computer has turned itself off and back on in the night. And I was horrified because I thought, when I go in to UnReal World, I haven't saved it in probably an in-game month, maybe longer, and I'm just not going to replay that. That's the end of the line. But when I opened it, I found I'd only lost a little under 3 minutes since the YouTube video. So apparently when you go to sleep, that saves the game, but it saves the game when you go to sleep, not when you wake up. So here we are. It's day 1 of 13th week, and there's the 2 hides that I've put out. So you can see all I've done since I logged back in was look at these 2 things. And there's my meat cooking. And I say here in this video, don't know what to do, I'm just going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep. I don't know what to do. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to try to copy the last 3 minutes as closely as I can. I don't know what else to do. So he goes and picks everything up except the stone and eats a delicious cut. Okay. Have some delicious shadow, have some tasty, tasty. Okay, shadow. Now I guess I dropped it all in the cellar. Okay. I'm not gonna replicate my exact path. Might have taken an extra step there. Isn't this great content? Do I rinse the dog skin? Probably. So it looks like I walked up, stepped on the dog skin, stepped on the elk skin, back to the dog skin, and rinse the dog skin. I'm going to back it up just a bit. I took off the fatigue. Let me show that again in case you were... Okay, so fatigue went to none. So I'll do that. Now I'm going to rinse the skin. Okay. Okay. It looked like it took longer because of the RNG gods there, but it's the same skin, and I'm sorry that it, there's going to be minor tiny variances. I'm just lucky, I'm glad it was only, 3 minutes of time that I spent. Then I took a sip, okay.
You gonna let me do this again? Yeah.
Okay, then I went and did some herblore.
That's good.
I thought about doing all this off camera and be like, no one's gonna notice, but I'm just being honest with you.
Be ready by night.
And that felt kind of shady to do that, so. Part of me is saying, okay, now you've got to save after every episode, but I like that the text is kind of still there all the time. We're getting towards the end of this thing. So far, this is the only glitch like this, and I don't anticipate it happening again. If there's another Windows update, I'll probably save it then, and I'll tell you about that then.
Like I can't even practice swimming, which I think I did during my my last convalescence.
Oh, what I go down to the shelter and look at things, but okay, I've looked at things. What am I doing? There we go. No, that's not. There we go. There we go.
Essence.
I think this is where I wrapped it up, but we'll just confirm. Why are these not the same though? What did I do differently? Oh, do I walk over the cellar?
Which I think I did during my
All right, I did a lousy job of duplicating this. Because I don't think I went back to the skin
that's
either.
Be ready by night, and that's by late night.
I don't think I did that. So try to pick that up by night, by late night, went down here, looked at things maybe, went into the cellar, looked at things maybe, went back here, looked at things. Okay, I acknowledge I've done a terrible job of duplicating it, but I hope you forgive me. So we're moving on. Injury 22% has been treated. Don't know whether to call this gray. Déjà vu or Groundhog Day turned into gray. Déjà vu or Groundhog Day. No, I was horrified because I'm like, if I go back in and Shadow is still alive, as I would expect him to be, what am I supposed to do? Kill him? Kill him to get to where we are here? Or go find those those robbers again, if I can, and let them kill him before I kill them. I mean, and then I'd have to try to duplicate the injury as closely as possible. And if I didn't do something like that, I'd feel like, well, this isn't the same game. So is it exactly to the pip the same game? No, but you know, this is close enough that I can continue playing it comfortably without some serious aggravation. So I just hate that the computer's, you know, thinks it's allowed to turn itself off. You're not allowed to turn yourself off. Period. If I don't schedule it, you stay on. Like with this coronavirus thing, they're just training people to be obedient cattle. Like we aren't that already, I know, but even more so than we have been in the past. And this is just a symptom of it. I'm not saying this is like one of the biggest and best examples, but it's definitely a symptom where computers have started saying, well, we're going to turn ourselves off whether you like it or not. Okay, so I was struggling to think of what to do. We're vigorous. It's late evening. I'm just going to go exploring a bit. Maybe I can find something to hunt, or maybe isn't that ugly? Rough. So it was evening and late evening, if I remember correctly. I think I'm going to leave doodads at the shelter now, because Roscoe and Shadow can keep each other company. Will I? Oh, all right. For now, I'll bring them with. Just 0.6 pounds, 0.5 pounds. Okay, half a pound. Isn't gonna kill me. Well, it might kill me, but that would be really unlucky. Yeah, let's bring a knife. Maybe we can find a fox or something that will satisfy this skin a hide criteria that we've already done. This is twice that we've done something in the tutorial where it's like, no, that doesn't count. We've got to do it legit. Where's my axe? There's my axe. That's not what I want. No, I could go have these blessed or whatever. Healed. So That's where Ollie died, or Ollie's from, I mean. I don't want to go to that one because it's only a settlement, not a village. And I'm going to try to stay off the ice. Not completely, but is that two? That looks like just a settlement. Oh well. Settlements usually don't have shaman or sages. Sages in Como, shaman in Owl Tribe. I don't know if they never do, but I don't see one there. Is that elk here for real? Like, is that all I would have had to do? Instead of floundering around, just go to elk here? I mean, it's not current, but... There's bird tracks. Here's elk. Looks fresh. So that's all I had to do was just slow down. Click on some bookmarks. The dog would still be alive, and I'd have skinned my elk, and I could move on to the next task. Now I have no dog, so don't I start hunting the old-fashioned way this time of year? If I drop everything, pick up bones and a knife. Drop stuff here. What? Well, I'll do 5 weather lures, 6 weather lures. Seven weather lures. No. Yeah, fatigue isn't really building. Snow mustn't be very deep. Oh, waist deep. That's pretty deep. I did bookmark that, right? Yes. this will almost certainly be unsuccessful. But if it's successful, it will be, I don't know, epic is an overbid, but it'll be pretty cool. See, I see some going down to the southwest, but I hope these are fresher. We're probably going to lose light very shortly, and then this will be even more difficult, and then it'll be hard to go find my stuff. But people whose characters aren't quite as fast as Sami. If I'm able to make this work, maybe that will give them more confidence too. Is this where I was before, where I'm like, oh look, the tracks go over there though. So if I had followed the other tracks, it actually would have made sense to do that, because if you're following tracks and then see like different tracks crossing them, they're either older or newer. And because all these tracks are brand new, they rate to be newer. I don't know, I'm not explaining it well, but it makes sense to me. I don't think I've seen him yet, but I've probably seen him half a dozen times, and everyone's like, there he is, start running. Just feels like he's a really quick one. I mean, I know I'm going slower than normal, but I'm still doing 6, which is respectable. And he is just at a walk pace, just making all of this stuff. Here's a fox. Fox tracks, I mean. I'm pretty sure it specifically mentioned fox as an eligible animal. So if I kill this elk, or an elk, I might try to trap a fox too. We'll see. Did he double back on me? Where did he go? Oh my goodness, I don't have time for this. He did double back on me. Double back on me a long time ago, I think. I'm probably going to end up having to stumble onto him by accident. He's doing an excellent job of making this as difficult as possible. No idea which way to go now. That's just fresh, 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 fresh. Fresh, fresh. Quite fresh, really? I thought I was getting closer. Has everything been downgraded to quite fresh, or just those in particular? No, they all kind of went at the same time. No. Maybe I'll stumble onto them. How can that be quite fresh and that, oh, here we go. Back to fresh. That's what I like. No, what I like is very fresh. That's quite fresh. That's fresh. Okay, and this is an area I've never been, so and this is through a mire. Imagine how much more of a bad job I'd be doing in a forest. Look at all that stuff. And we're only up to fresh even after all that styling. Did I just lose visibility? I think so. No.
way did he go? Didn't go up there, did he? But that came from somewhere else. I don't have time for this. I should have been able to see that. It's like he knows he's being hunted. Oh, there he is. Okay, she is. What have we got? Small elk. I should, if I'd only seen it sooner, I wouldn't have spooked it, but can only do 12. That's almost certainly not fast enough. I mean, if I could sustain that indefinitely, it would be, but okay, there it is up to the northwest. Gotta get it running again. That's walking and it's basically keeping up with me as I run. Okay, there it's running. Oh, there it is to the north. Okay. Oh, and I run into a tree. That's just what I needed to do. To have any chance, I need it to sort of show off. Picked up a rock there and it didn't put me over weight, so. It says elk flees, but I didn't see where. I thought it was northwest, but that's not where the tracks are going. Or are they?
Oh, it was exactly where I thought I saw it. Trust your eyes. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Where did it go? No, I gotta start from scratch now. That is so annoying. Starting from scratch. Gotta stop running into trees. There it is. Running again. Okay, I took a chance and that seems to have paid off. There it is again. Fleeing again. Northwest. Oh, there it is. That's actually kind of good news because it's done a lot of running to get up there. And I think it's running again. Off from the west. I didn't see it. There it is. Just gonna run at it as best I can. It's still flying. From the west again. Is it a little slower? Oh, I think it just killed itself. Maybe I should have rested that turn instead of moving towards it, because it was sort of coming towards me. If I can just decipher these, I should be in really good shape. And these don't appear to be that difficult to decipher. I know that some of you are like, look at it before you know, but kind of like saving the surprise, whether this is a pipe dream or if this is, when tracks start looking like that, there it is again. Okay, what's the best way to get down there? We're just going to run and see what happens. Down to 9. And if some of you are saying, well, how come your fatigue's going so slow when I run? Well, it's because you're carrying too much. When I run, the fatigue spikes. Well, it doesn't spike if you're barely carrying anything, so. Okay, we got close to it, but did we get close because it was breathless? Oh my goodness. I think that answers that question. Wow, that was pretty epic. So what to do when you have a 22% injury and your hides aren't ready yet? Go out in the snow in the middle of the night, find an elk, and kill it. With a rock. Oh, then stop running, please. Roscoe and Shadow, they were both good dogs. This is sort of our hunt. Okay. I was on forums and some guy was giving me a hard time. Was providing constructive feedback about my new player character creation, saying, well, you know, might be a good idea to level club because you can use it for rocks. Well, by the time I use a rock, it's because the animal's already helpless. You don't need to be skilled at using a rock in order to beat a breathless animal to death. Now it's true that maybe on the first day, if you are a master rock throwing guy, if you're David, you can probably hit a bird with a rock. I don't know, I've never tried that I recall. But I'd rather kill an elk than a bird with a rock. If I'm killing an elk with a rock, it's because, as I said, it's already breathless or unconscious. So that is how you hunt an elk with a 22% injury. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.